Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Angie from Recover Me. We're going to read an excerpt from one of the NA pieces of literature. Responsible Recovery, page 230. We accept responsibility for our problems and see that we're equally responsible for our solutions. Basic text, page 97. Some of us, well accustomed to leaving our personal responsibilities to others, may attempt the same behaviour in recovery. We quickly find out it doesn't work even. For instance, we are considering making a change in our lives, so we call our sponsor and ask what we should do. Under the guise of seeking direction, we are actually asking our sponsor to assume responsibility for making decisions about our life. Or maybe we've been short with someone at a meeting, so we ask that person's best friend to make our apologies for us. Perhaps we've imposed on a friend several times over the last month to cover our service commitment. Could it be that we've asked a friend to analyse our behaviour and identify our shortcomings, rather than taking our own personal inventory? Recovery is something that has to be worked for. It isn't going to be handed to us on a silver platter, nor can we expect our friends or our sponsor to be responsible for the work we must do ourselves. We recover by making our own decisions, doing our own service, and working our own steps. By doing it for ourselves, we receive the rewards. Just for today, I will accept responsibility for my life and my recovery. Okay, folks. Let's just tap into spirit here and see what we get from your cards and see is this message going to come through in our reading today. I'm using the Clay Arcana Tarot. Let's have a look and see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring through messages of love and clarity for this collective today. What is it that they need to know at the time they view this reading? Please protect this energy as I channel for this collective. And may this reading reach those that need to hear it most. I'll do one more shuffle here now, you guys, and we'll get in. I hope you're all doing well. I want to say a warm welcome to my new subscribers. And as always, so glad to have you all here. So whenever you see this reading, do know there'll be messages here for you. There are no coincidences, of course. So let's tap in, you guys, and see what we have today. Let's have a look at the current situation. What's the current situation for this collective? Situation. There we have it. The Four of Pentacles. This is a feeling of security. Number 4 has been very prevalent this week in so many places in my life. Let's have a look and see what else. The Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Pentacles is earth energy, so it's about your material world, money, home, work, any of that. Yeah, balance as well is a big thing here. Let's keep going. What do we need to focus on at this time, Spirit? Thank you. High Priestess. This is your either keeping quiet about something, which usually the High Priestess can be. It's a card of Pisces. Trusting your inner knowledge, whatever your inner wisdom is telling you, your intuition at this time, it's really important. In the recent past, what do we have? Four of Cups. There's number 4 again. 4 of Cups can be boredom, being fed up with the same old, same old. What else do we have for this reading for a collective today? What else do they need to know? The Ace of Pentacles. So something definitely, there's a new opportunity coming in regards to your material world. It could be a portal opening, as in you starting something. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to build something new. a home, a project, something to do with work, something to do with community and family though, because that's very much coming through the Four of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is a community feel to it as well. Let's see what you have in the near future. The Fool. Fool is the card 0 in the major arcana. It's the beginning of the Fool's journey. It talks about starting something new, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. Your world is opening, I'm hearing. Let's see, what's your guidance from Spirit? Your cards are popping very quickly. The Devil. So the Devil always represents things that you're codependent on. It's very much illustrated here with the children in this image. Codependency. Beware of codependency. Beware of toxicity as well is always the message. The Devil card. Capricorn energy. Let's see what else. This one. Three of Pentacles. This is about teamwork, delegation, you being a leader in something. You're definitely building something here. Three of Pentacles is group effort. What's your hopes or fears? Page of Swords. This is the messenger bringing some new knowledge. It's also the investigator, the person that does the research. So this is you. You need to learn more about something, I feel like, is the thing. Something to do with your Ten of Pentacles. What does that look like for you, maybe? What's your potential outcome here? Potential outcome for this collective today. Thank you, Spirit. The Eight of Cups. This is a new beginning. It's about walking away from something, things that didn't serve you before, and moving on. And it's that new beginning energy. I love this. This is great synchronicity here. I like it a lot. Back of the deck is the Hierophant. So it's something about your connection maybe to Spirit. This is also figures of authority. Sometimes the Hierophant. Something to do with change. Card number 5 of the majors is the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. We'll get clarification, guys. There's not much sewing itself together, and I wanted today, I was guided to go to the After Tarot for you, which is an unusual deck, so the images may appear differently and the messages therefore mean different things than the normal Rider-Waite. So let's connect. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does this After Tarot have for our clarifiers today? The whole thing is lopsided. Let's see, what else do you need to know to clarify this reading? I do love this deck. It shows kind of the next scene. Let's have a look. Only messages of love and light are allowed into this space with us today. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. What do we have to clarify? The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in the present situation. That flew out. Eight of Pentacles. So something needs a lot of time, or it needs a lot of work, because Pentacles can speak to time. Back of the deck is the Nine of Swords. So something has had you up at night. It could be relating to your home, to work, something that you've worked on for a long time. And it's about bringing about balance, I feel, into your life. That you're more than just, just about making the cut energetically, making the cut, time-wise, or making the cut, it's with regards to this. Four of Pentacles always represents to me the stubbornness, and it also represents to me that feeling of just about being able to manage. But Eight of Pentacles here is showing, you're mastering your craft here. It's really bossing up. And also when it's the After Tower, it's like the After Tarot tells me it's more than just stacking your wins here. You're seeing something that's a real symbol of your efforts. A real, what is the word, Spirit? You can put your hands on this. Something you can hold in your hand. You can see he's not only mastered his craft, but he's honed it so much that he has created a masterpiece. So there's some masterpiece you're creating at the moment, and you know what it's doing? It's killing off these sleepless nights maybe you've been having, because the Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, it's over anxious. But you can see in the after tarot here, the guy is sitting up, he's grabbed one of the swords and he's slaying the dragons here, literally. And it's like, I know we have that phrase in sobriety, and in you know, I should say substance abuse time, where you're chasing the dragon, but this time you're facing that dragon down, which you should be so proud of. This is what you're achieving at the moment, in whatever respect. So hopefully we'll get further clarifiers here to give more context to this for you. Can we clarify that High Priestess and what you need to focus on? You're definitely coming to a place of achievement here, that you're feeling, you know, it's been worth it, is the energy from this card. So you need to focus on the High Priestess energy, which, as I said, is your inner compass, your intuition, and the Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. Back at the deck is the Knight of Swords. As things are happening quickly, I feel, and maybe you're getting messages through your intuition, or you're being guided as to what it is you're focusing on, that you're finding it difficult to prioritise, because the Two of Pentacles can often be that thing of prioritising. And also it symbolises to me the ships have arrived, or they're just leaving. And in this card, these people look like they're taking off on the boat. It's been a balancing act while you've had certain people around you. So you could have had visitors lately, or you might have been visiting others, but it's the image here is really speaking to, you know, you managed to balance things while there were extra people around you, extra responsibilities about you, and you did do it, and now you're seeing them off. And it's all very much like the after tarot message here is like, before you knew it, Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck, you were able to gain clarity in, you know, and direction when you needed it. You can see this person here is really cutting out the things that doesn't serve him anymore, stuff that's getting in your way. It's about overcoming blockages here as well for some of you. I love this. You know, there's nothing to stop the energy of the Knight of Swords. He speaks his truth. He's learned what he needed to learn. In Page of Swords, it's like with all that knowledge, you get this burst of inspiration as to what or who is not serving you at the time, and taking action on it, cutting them down with that sword of knowledge, sword of truth. Let's have a look now at the Four of Cups in the recent past. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful card, and look at that, the World card. So something here came to a completion in the recent past, and it's brought you to this place in the present where you're saying to yourself, okay, I have enough resources just for my own stability, but I want something that feels more like I can share this stuff. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Now I can give to, like, my kids, I can spoil myself a bit more, I can, you know, buy lunch for a friend, any of that kind of thing. I can share my energy even with other people if it's just energy that you have felt physically depleted. As so many things, so apply that where, you know, it fits. So first of all, Four of Cups in the recent past, this is you holding back, and it is along the line of this Four of Pentacles, stubbornness. You can see these two people are sitting on their own. But the Four of Cups talks to, you know, emotions, that you're emotionally cut off because you've been disappointed in the past. These three cups are empty, and while that was happening, there was an opportunity for connection of some kind, or a creation, an arty creation sometimes cups can allude to. And it's like you weren't interested, you were so fed up of being disappointed and regrets, that this opportunity came in. Queen of Pentacles could have been an earth sign in your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel this is more of you stepping up and looking in the mirror like she is in this card. You can see her reflection in this creation of hers, her pentacles. It's something that she worked on so hard in her life. This person is also holding that pentacle with pride. And more so, this person here is looking at, you know, the masterpiece is created. So it's always male or female. Queen of Pentacles doesn't need to be a person that's a female necessarily. There's never a strict, genders at all in tarot, but it is that thing of taking pride, I see, in, and also reflecting on where you've done yourself good service. You've fed into your own stability, own sense of stability. Sorry, my words are coming out all over the place. Sense of stability and security. You've always established that. The hair here running past as well. It's Pentacles energy is the slowest energy in the tarot, Something took a long time, but you got there. And the hair running past is like you might have seen others doing better in your life. But when you looked on reflection, as it kind of says here visually in the card, you're proud of where you got to and what you have, and that sense of abundance, that you have everything within you, that you really are the boss, maybe at home, maybe at work. It doesn't mean, it doesn't really matter, but the fact is that you feel good, you feel really good, and really proud of how far you've come is what I'm feeling. So yeah, you must have been doing some inner reflection, and also looking around you and saying, I have these people, I have this house, I have this work that I've been doing all my life. I've been taking care of business, by paying the bills, doing my duty, showing up every day. It's very much coming through with that reflection of the Queen's face there in that pentacle. And this has kind of closed out a cycle for you with that World card. It is screaming to me an ending to maybe feeling cut off, or that you don't want to share with the world. And now you're in this place where, yes, you do. 6 of Pentacles, you want equal give and take. You're in a place where you feel healed, that you've mastered something here, 8 of Pentacles, and now you feel you want to share this. Your time, your money, your energy, your place where you live, your work, whatever it is, with others. Pass on the knowledge. It's coming through there as well. Pass on what you've learned. Pass it down like a legacy, So let's see what's going on with your Ace of Pentacles. You really have closed out a cycle though, and another one is opening up here. This is the recent past, and that's the near future. So, things just, that's the way it happens, isn't it? One door closes and another chapter opens. Can we see the Ace of Pentacles, please? I'm getting a new microphone next week, I hope. I did order one online there lately, so I'm really looking forward to that, because I know there's been complaints about these readings being very quiet or hard to hear me. So yeah, it's time for an upgrade, I reckon. Let's see, 3 of Wands at the back of the deck. We have 5 of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And in this 5 of Pentacles, it's always been the lack card. Number 5's always mean there's a call for change. Things can't go on like this. These 2 people have been out in the cold so long. This woman here is barefoot with bandages on her. There's this feeling of, really been of service to others for such a long time that you never think of your own safe place. Is coming through with the Queen of Pentacles. Where is your safety net here? And this Ace of Pentacles is here, confirming that this is the key to you getting out of this feeling trapped, feeling left out in the cold, quite literally. And it's like, no, packing a bag, no matter how depleted I feel, the 4 of Pentacles, you could be still feeling like you're recovering from something here. You're picking up your bags, and this is you, like, you're doing this for yourself. And Ace of Pentacles is very much like that. It's like the universe coming down and saying, okay, here's an opportunity. What are you going to do with it, So then you have the 3 of Wands, which shows an eagle taking flight, or a bird taking flight. Like this person has released this bird and it's been trapped for a long time, but he's setting it free and also sending communication to Spirit on his behalf. 3 of Wands is the card of patience. Like, all I have to do now is wait. I've got the preparation done. I've sent out the message to the universe. Yes, I want this opportunity. Yes, I'm picking up my bags. And yes, I'm moving towards my new beginning. Wow, the synchronicities here, folks. It's so good. What have we got? The Fool card, please. Very good, thank you. And there's the Hierophant all over again. And we started with that at the back of this deck. This is incredible. There's that 9 of Swords again. Overcoming anxiety. I love this for you. I need to say, that thing have been up in your head at night. I've had so many kind of restless nights over the past week, but I tell you, I noticed tonight when I slept all the way through, and you do get that clarity when you wake up in the morning. It clears those clouds, and look at all the clouds around this guy, the Fool card. They're such beautiful images, and he's fresh as a daisy. Look at his daisies and his little puppy, and out in the sun, ready for everything. Clarified here by the Hierophant. It's like you have all this knowledge within you. This is the thing of the mastery here, self-mastery. It's coming through with that Eight of Pentacles. There's so much in that card. Now you know where to go. This is what this book is wide open for you now. You almost have the instruction set now to, begin your rebirth, is what I'm feeling with this. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's attached to that thing of, operating in the shadows all the time, hiding your light, and now you're stepping into it. You've got the textbook. For some of you, this is so related to your recovery. It's like, now I know what to do. I've got these 12 steps. I have a program. And as it says, I may not practice it every day, but I have it, I can move forward in a balanced fashion now. I know the spiritual path. I've seen it, and that's where the keys are. You and maybe somebody else could be committing to this as well. You might have somebody very dear to you in your life, and they've committed to doing something, maybe entering into a partnership together, maybe entering into this journey together, your new beginning, and that they're with you side by side in this, is what I feel is coming through with the Hierophant. And I've never had that message before, and it really is helping you. This forward movement that you're taking now in the future, it's really clearing up these monsters at night. You don't want to chase any dragons anymore, I'm hearing. It's you're slaying those dragons, the demons in the night, the mind games. You're sick of being that caricature for yourself, because this is a very cartoony looking image here, or a caricature. You might have portrayed yourself to be a person. I know I did for decades, guys. I've turned 51 this year, and I only got sober last October. And it's like, since then I've just noticed I'm coming out from this disguise, the masks I'd wear, the places I would hide, bottoms of bottles, tablets, cocaine, drugs of any kind, a drink, bad behaviour, toxicity. I was stealing, that was not me, this is the thing. That dragon, you're starting to identify them, that they were false beliefs. That's what I'm feeling with this, false beliefs. Hierophant energy always depicts, it's a card of Taurus, and it always does depict a belief system as well. Like I said before, it could be institutions, people in power. It's got a papal image on it, and it is about spirituality, spiritual growth, and now almost you could teach this stuff to other people. What you're learning is gold, is what Spirit is telling me, and it is so treasured. And now you're being that treasure, and you're treating this with such respect, I'm hearing. Oof, it's very heavy, but also, like a weight off is coming through. When you feel like you've put something down that was really heavy, physically, like in the real world, and then you get that weightless feeling, your head starts to get a bit woozy and lightheadedness, but it's that release, that's that feeling, a lightheaded feeling of thanks be to God, I can put this down, I shouldn't have been carrying it, I'm free, I can slay these dragons. I don't need to be operating in this world with the false beliefs that I have to put up with beasts and monsters in my world and my addictions. There's the devil, speak of the devil. What do we have to clarify the devil, please, for this collective, the gorgeous collective in sobriety? Anything else for this collective today? Devil card, thank you, Spirit. Oh, lovely. There's the Eight of Cups again, and there's your repeating energies, and the Three of Pentacles. Now we have our repeaters coming through. Eight of Cups is here to clarify the devil, and the Eight of Cups here is your potential outcome. You've got the Three of Pentacles here, and again the Three of Pentacles is here. This is the, I said, teamwork card. Now there's nobody else in this image, it's just his angel there. I feel like it's a guardian angel, something like that. It's also been a teacher. It's like this guy has been working with these tools of his to create a cloak of protection for himself, the golden cloak. It's learning something here. You've been so guided and you've been so protected with that golden cloak, and it's like maybe you've been completely unaware of it. Like, for instance, if this man made this golden cloak for this beautiful icon of a guardian angel, the guardian angel is a statue form. They don't have any knowledge of the benefit of a golden cloak or the gesture even. But in spirit, everybody in spirit knows exactly, and it's like this is an acknowledgement. This is your guidance from spirit position here. I feel spirit is acknowledging all your work that you've done. The tools are on the table here. It's all coming back to this again. There's that hammer. It's in your hand here. You finished a process here of, I feel self-mastery is the biggest thing coming through us, a form of self-mastery. I'm not saying like we've mastered ourselves, we're grand for the rest of our lives and off we go. And that's the thing, it's a never-ending quest that we live in this earthly realm. But these things that have been holding you back and up in your head at night and feeling left out in the cold and feeling you don't deserve, like, you're realising here with that 3 Pentacles that, you know, you revered spirit when you didn't even really notice them around, because you can see the blending there of that image or statue. He's kind of blending in with the background. And it's like you didn't even know spirit was there all the time holding your hand. And now you want to give back. That's what I feel is the message here. All the treasure they give you, symbolically, of course. Now you want to give back. And it's that thing, it's that cyclical thing that we say in recovery. As the world gives to me, so I should give to the world. I'm loving this reading, guys, and I have goosebumps up and down my face, my body. I'm starting to break out in a sweat then as well. I mean, chills to sweats. I don't know. Let's see. The devil then, clarified by the 8 of Cups. There you are, you got your boots on and you're walking away, the red boots. It's reminded me of Superman's red boots with the Superman cloak. I was watching one of those films during the week and it is that thing. So in the After Tarot, the 8 of Cups is depicted by, you know, spilt cups, more so than in this one. They're all standing up. So you can see that this is somebody else coming along looking at what you left after you. And it is that thing, you're passing on information as the world gives to you. So this is what you've left behind. There's other people are looking at, you know, is this good enough for me? Will that do me? You know, will that 8 of Cups suit me? But you've chosen to walk away from this, and it's like you're detaching at the moment from this toxicity, the devil energy, and you're moving on. But you have an awareness that other people are going to fall into the same trap, and this is where, you know, I can't keep what I'm learning in recovery unless I learn to give it away, to impart my knowledge onto other people, basically. So this person here is picking up the cups where you left them off and saying, okay, this is what you learned, you know. You had blood and sweat and tears spilled over what you went through, but they're learning from your mistakes, and I really love this. The devil card here, Capricorn energy, again, as I said, is that toxicity. You learned and are kind of, at the moment, the guidance from spirit is you're incorporating, and it's making you walk further and faster away from your past where things didn't serve you anymore. The eclipse is coming up this Wednesday, I think, and that's the eclipse image in the tarot, so that might have a significance for you guys. Maybe you're doing some ceremonial stuff, meditations, offerings, prayers, wishes. And it's supposed to be quite a transformative one as well, so maybe this will help your transformations here that you're going through at the moment, of leaving behind what doesn't serve you, giving that codependency a rest, and giving yourself actually a break is what this looks like as well. Thank you, Spirit. You're putting on your boots and you were putting on that cape of yours, because you were always that Superman. And let's go. I hope this makes sense. Sometimes the messages come out of my mouth, guys. The words that I say, they come out jumbled, and I kind of trust that you guys can swing them around. Excuse me. And there goes the throat chakra. Excuse me now, I'll take a drink of water. And this is exactly the thing. While I'm channeling, the words will come out jumbled and they'll all mean different things to all of you. So as always, take what fits and leave the rest. Let's get the Three of Pentacles here. What do we have for the Three of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. Wow, they're such impactful cards, these after tarot cards. I love them. So the Nine of Wands at the back of the deck is the Wounded Warrior. And it's usually one person standing there and licking their wounds and really tired. And they're always on their own. But in this after tarot, I see that there's help. And the green is like the heart chakra on this fella's robe. There's your red cape or your red robe we've been putting you in since the beginning. A Wounded Warrior. This is you getting assistance from now on, I feel. Nine of Wands. It's like people are helping you. There's something there. It could be connection with spirit. The spirit are helping to get you from feeling wounded, feeling really tired, depleted after the efforts that you've made in this transformation, I feel, and all the work that you've done. Now the help is arriving in. It's almost like another Wounded Warrior. He's got blood splatters on his costume there, and I feel like it's a joint effort, and it is that thing of broken people helping each other to fix one another, helping to fix one another. And it's that thing of sponsorship as well as when recovery is coming through. And these are divinely guided connections that have been sent to you, I feel. Your higher power, as you understand it, has definitely got a large role in this. This is extraordinary. Let's just have a look at these two cards here together. We said the Three of Pentacles. It's being clarified there by the Queen of Cups. So as I said, this is the delegation card. Help from others, and this is it. Teamwork makes the dream work. And it's happening in the Three of Pentacles as well. It's like now you can delegate. Now you can, you're finding people that are of your same vibration, and we're all looking to do the same thing to improve our situation here, make us feel healed. Queen of Cups, to clarify this is the motherly presence in the tarot for me, as well as the Empress energy. But it's like she is taking this fish out of this cup in this image, and she's going to return it to the oceans where it belongs. The Queen of Cups represents self-worth at its finest. She always tends to her own heart first, emotions and Cups energy linked there. She's got this stable platform that she sits on, and no matter what turbulence and the emotions are around her, the water signifying that, she's steady as a rock, And this is almost like you bossing up, like I said since the start here. You're bossing up and you're showing others, how to swim in this ocean. It's lifing on life terms, guys. I mean, it's so brilliant. And it is that thing of you're never alone. Spirit is really, really, really behind you guys. Look at the sun and the moon here. You're come to this place of being a Queen of Cups, male or female. It's that thing of being a master of your emotions, learning it, living it every day. No matter what comes along to hit you, you've got this rock within yourself. You feel stable, anchored, connected to the waters and to the fifth dimension, to your higher power. And, it's like you're receiving these gifts on the daily. Almost like she's taking a gift, like the fish out of the cup is opening a present, and you're feeling these gifts returning to you on the daily. And that's, for me, it's been a lot of the magic of recovery, like the unexpected treasures that you find along the way, from the literature, from people talking to you, from fellowship, from everything. It's been, this Page of Swords is the student. You have to remain teachable. These things have been massively transformative for me, and they remain to be, and I hope I never stop learning, because it just makes you want to keep given to yourself, and that's something I would never have done, not for a minute. I would last on the list, no interest, I should just vanish, I shouldn't be here, taking up space. Had a conversation with somebody here during the week as well about just that's exactly what I always thought. I'm only in the way, I'm just an inconvenience, I've no real reason to be around, all of these things. And it is that thing of incorrect beliefs. It's crazy. But you know what? I'm the other side of that. I feel now. This is me walking away again with what doesn't serve any longer. The toxicity. Staying in those prisons of, the isolation. Locking myself in a room to drink and get wasted. Holy God. And the learning is happening here. Page of Swords. Can we clarify this lovely Page of Swords? The student. Seven of Wands. At the back of the deck, the King of Wands. And look at this guy. This King of Wands has found his treasure. He's holding his spirit animal in his hand. King of Wands is that magnetic person. It's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might be significant, but it's just the power of being in your... It's the energy, of sitting in your power, that you have this fire within, and everybody wants to, they're all drawn towards this fire within you. You've got this spark now. You're magnetic. People want to be around you. You're looking amazing. Maybe your skin is cleared up, or you're buying new clothes for yourself with your newfound funds that you're not spending on narcotics and drink and whatever else. This giving to yourself is really shown on the outside, because the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands both are fiercely attractive, and they just look so, what's the word? Made up. No, they look so put together. That's the word. That's the word, and that's the world. The world looks so put together, and you looking so put together. I love this. Again, male or female, it doesn't mean anything gender-wise, but it's about taking action, following your dreams, the fire within, ambition, passion, all of that. Page of Swords clarified here by the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is always overcoming battles. Seven of Wands is trying to protect yourself. And this Page of Swords here, that is clarifying. It's like you're getting to the truth of something. Why are you feeling overwhelmed by these outside energies? The Wands here can represent responsibilities, other people competing for your energy. Maybe you're competing for, the same thing, but you don't even realise you're on the same side. All of that. And the Page of Swords gets the truth on things. That's the sword of truth, sword of knowledge. Like I said, he's learning that what energies around you are actually going against you, pulling from your resources. Are they a drain? Or are they something charging your energy? And this is the discernment here. With that Page of Swords, you're discerning which is which. And with that knowledge, you're able to move forward in a place of action. To take action is one's energy. Things that you can act on. So let's see your Eight of Cups one more time. This is absolutely, I'm prepared. He's got all his clothes on almost, it looks like. And he's heading off into the horizon. Clarified by the moon. You're following your new path. Two of Swords, you've made this decision. That's so much stuff, Normally the Two of Swords is a person holding the two swords in front of their own chest. But in this case, they've got the swords and other people have the swords. And it's like the message we had there at the beginning. Am I handing my responsibilities over to other people? No. You're taking ownership, just like that message I read at the beginning of this reading. It's that thing of taking ownership and responsibility for your own sobriety. Always tuning into your inner intuition or the higher power of your own understanding. And you're observing other people outside of you that are continuously blaming one another or trying to kick the ball down the road is another message coming through, which has been a theme this week. It's coming through so many things. And you're content and you're sitting in this purity here. This is so magnificent. What transformative energy. I hope this made sense to you guys. Let's just have a look at your final two cards here. So the Eight of Cups, this is you moving on. You've got your bag full of lessons here with you. You've got the focus, determination. That Eight of Cups isn't doing it for you. Whatever this means, it could be regarding connections, how you've been serving yourself or not serving yourself. in the past, things that don't serve you now, you're cutting them off. You're off on your new journey here with the Fool card. You know you're spiritually guided. You have a textbook almost for it, or the manual, and you are this Scorpion here. You're coming out of this water, the old world in other words, and you're stepping onto your new path, and this is your higher self, and you are the Scorpion. My goodness, Pisces and Cancer energy is coming through with this, but now you're moving forward in this focused, and you know you don't need to be within the shell anymore. You have your cloak of protection from your higher self. That's that red cloak that's been with us all the way through. There it is here in your Eight of Cups. I'm just loving this reading for you guys. So many synchronicities. I really hope it resonated with you. Do like, share, and subscribe if anything I said here resonated today. I'm going to close out your reading today with the Monology card. And let's see what the Spirit have to end this reading for you. I hope it's not too long as well. I feel sometimes these readings go on a bit longer than others. But you do realise if you go to the gear symbol, you can choose the speed that you want to use to play it back. Because I know I can be as fast, I can only be as fast as speaking as I am as channeling. And sometimes it's very fast and sometimes it's gone too slow. So whatever you like. I just hope that the message gets to those who need it most. So yes, have a look back at other readings as well on the channel. Feel free to email me with any queries about readings that you want done privately. And let's see what we get. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give us a message for this collective to close out a lovely reading today. Here you go. Balance spirituality and practicality, a full moon in Pisces. This is where we are today, is it not? Somebody said this somewhere. Oh goodness. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon at the back of the deck. I'm going to read this because it's full moon in Pisces is what's coming up, I believe, soon. I don't know a lot about the astrology, but yeah, there's an eclipse. It's a solar eclipse, I think, this week at 6 o'clock in the Northern Hemisphere. In Europe, I'm in Ireland, so it's Greenwich Mean Time +1, I think, at the moment, yeah. Let's get the guidebook here. Full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Hold on now. Here we go. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move toward your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question and the solutions of your issue may now come through very clearly. Here's your intuition. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Isn't that what I was saying? Drop the illusion. Attune with the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Additional meanings of this card can be you're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Or it could mean follow your intuition, it won't let you down, which I believe for an awful lot of you it is the case. What's the other one? At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The other meaning is the person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. And the last one is avoid substance abuse. You've read it here first. Can you even see that? I can't believe this. Your reading is so good. Teaching. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the nominous Piscean energies that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. And the moon card as well, I didn't even mention it, is a card of Pisces and Cancer, but it also reflects things that are in the shadows, in your subconscious mind, your dreams, your ambitions, all of that. This has been a fabulous read, and I hope that it was helpful to you guys. If anything I say to you resonated, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel so much and it makes me continue to do this. It is my full-time gig, and I love to hear from you all, and I really, really appreciate you all for today's energy you brought forward, and I'll be waiting to hear from you soon, and I will see you all in the next one. Namaste.